ShakeoutPro is a mobile app that uses a 3D model to illustrate the parts of a building and where they belong on the job site. It works on both iOS and Android devices, and there's no need to purchase special equipment or software. All project data is accessed from the cloud, and the app uses technology that is already available on today's smart devices. Tekla 3D Building Information Modeling, or BIM, comes standard. All of this is possible because of our significant investment in BIM. This investment helps move us into the digital age where stacks of paper drawings and 2D plans cluttering your desk are a thing of the past. Now your fully realized project fits right in the palm of your hand. This unique app was specifically developed to help builders and erectors save time unloading and staging steel at the job site. But perhaps the most important benefit of this revolutionary app is the enhanced efficiency of the shakeout and laydown process. Before ShakeoutPro, steel stagers would have to manually search through stacks of papers and drawings for the part marks they needed, then visualize which portion of the job site that drawing refers to before knowing where to move each piece of steel. And then they repeated that entire process for every single part mark. It was a lot of work. As mentioned earlier, ShakeoutPro requires no special equipment or software. Just download the app to a smartphone or tablet that has a camera and an internet connection. Then, by simply scanning the barcode on any part, bundle, or crate, the app will digitally identify the appropriate parts and highlight them within the 3D model. It's not magic, it's the future of construction. And it's easy to use. When we introduced the app on test projects, field personnel were able to understand how to use ShakeoutPro in just a matter of minutes. In fact, many of the field workers who were familiar with even the traditional 2D method picked up a tablet and immediately began to move steel to the appropriate locations on the site. To get started, just download the app to your iOS or Android device, type in the project number supplied by customer service, then tap the green Load My Project button on your screen. It's as simple as that. ShakeoutPro controls at a glance. ShakeoutPro has an extensive set of features and controls that allow you to quickly shake out and stage with ease. And the intuitive design makes it remarkably easy to operate. Now let's take a closer look at these time-saving functions. Model View Gestures. You can change the way you view the model with a variety of simple finger movements. When a project loads, you are taken to the Model View screen from which you can view and navigate your project. With a single finger, you can pan left to right and vice versa. With a two-finger slide, you can rotate the model view around the center of the screen. By using two fingers in a pinch or push motion, you can either zoom in or zoom out from the center of the screen. View controls. View the model from the vantage point you want by simply tapping the appropriate icons. Want to go back to the original configuration? Just tap to return to the default zoom level and view angle. Tap to zoom out far enough to view the entire model, maintaining whichever angle you currently have. Tap to zoom in or out so that any selected part or parts will fit with the model view. Building grid lines. Quickly and easily determine where your parts need to be placed thanks to the building grid lines. Building grid lines are displayed as an overlay with the 3D building model, providing a method of orientation and direction on screen, just as they do on paper. These grid lines allow you to quickly orient yourself with the building layout and more easily identify where your parts need to be placed. When you scan a barcode on the physical column, it highlights the part so that you can see where it belongs on screen. But now you need to relay this location to your team. The grid lines allow you to call out a specific yet commonly understood location to your team. You'll be able to enjoy the benefits of this new age innovation while using the same language and terminology your team uses today. Grid lines can be turned on or off by simply tapping the grid line icon. Layer visibility controls. ShakeoutPro lets you control which layers you see. Just tap here to enable or disable visibility for all sheeting members in the model view. Tap to enable or disable visibility for all primary framing members in the model view. Tap to enable or disable visibility for all secondary framing members in the model view. In selection mode, you can decide whether you want to select one part at a time or add multiple parts to a running list. To toggle between single and multi-selection modes, simply tap the slider control. In single mode, only one part can be selected at a time. But in multi-mode, the selected parts are added to a running list. Selection tray. When selecting parts, the selection tray performs a multitude of useful functions. A running weight total is shown for all parts displayed, which is helpful when it comes time to assemble sections on the ground that require a crane for lifting. Tapping the eye will turn on or off any parts associated with that line item, so you can see your project and weight total with and without certain parts in view. Multiple instances of like parts will be grouped together, so just tap the topmost line item to see individual instances. Select individual instances to zoom in on those specific parts within the model. Tapping the plus sign will select all instances of that part within the model. Feel like starting over? Tap the red Clear All button to quickly remove all parts from your selection tray. Scan barcodes. Use your smart device's camera to find parts in a single click. To find a part, all you have to do is tap the camera button to the right of the entry field to activate scanner mode. Then you simply scan the barcode and it will tell you where the part is located. When scanning, be sure to focus the barcodes within the center box so it can get an accurate read. It will automatically exit scanner mode once the barcode is read. If your selection tray was empty at the time you performed the scan, any successful results will be added to your selection tray automatically. If any parts were already selected at the time you perform a barcode scan, you'll be prompted to either replace your existing selection with whatever parts were identified by the barcode scan, or to simply add the newly scanned part to your running list. Search model by part marks. You'll have the ability to find and select any part mark you want within the model. To search by part mark, just type the part mark in the search field at the bottom of the screen and all instances of that part mark will be selected. It's that easy. Shipment tray. The shipment tray is a quick and convenient way to view the contents of a truck, crate, or bundle, much like a shipping manifest, only easier. When no parts are selected, the shipment tray will display all the trucks, bundles, crates, and parts for the entire project, or that specific phase of the project. When specific parts are selected, the shipment tray will show any truck, crate, or bundle from which the selected part originated. Tapping any parts in the shipment tray will select them within the model and add them to your selection tray and highlight in the model. Project menu. The project menu allows you to easily navigate the app and access a number of useful shortcuts. At any time, you can access the project menu by selecting the hamburger icon in the upper left corner of the screen. Within the project menu, there are a number of useful shortcuts. Select Look Up a New Project to return to the Project Lookup screen. By selecting Clear All Loaded Projects, you will clear all stored project data from your device's memory. Recent Projects gives you easy access to projects you've been working on by showing up to 5 of the most recently accessed projects. Settings lets you choose between 3 different background colors depending on weather conditions. Help will launch a basic slideshow tutorial to help you easily navigate your way through the app. Settings. The 3 background colors to choose from in Settings are black, white, and a blue gradient. Black is the default background, and it works best in low light conditions. The white background is most suited to bright site conditions, while the blue gradient background works well with all light conditions. Statusing. Statusing helps track your progress and communicate to others where you are in the project by assigning a status to parts in the model. If you swipe the top ribbon of controls off to one side, you will enter Status Mode. While in status mode, you can apply a status indicator to illustrate what progress has been made on the project. Tap the parts first, then tap the status to be applied. It's that simple. Status categories. Now we're going to talk about the status categories and what they mean. NS means no status. By default, all objects initially come with no status applied to them. You can easily change their status as you go. REC stands for Received. STG means Staged. INS stands for Installed. DMG is short for Damaged. MIS stands for missing. NU means not used. When your device is connected to the internet, the status of your parts is automatically saved to the cloud every 30 seconds. When not connected, statuses are stored locally on your device and then saved to the cloud once an internet connection is established. Anyone who opens that same job number will be able to see the up-to-date statuses. But we do recommend that you designate only one person to be responsible for statusing on any particular project to avoid potential conflicts. In closing, we'd just like to wish you the best of luck on your next project with ShakeoutPro. Thanks for watching.